China to help build 3 railway lines in Vietnam, one of which is funded by and will link to them. In December of last year of 2024, the governments of China and Vietnam signed an agreement to build 3 standard gauge railway lines in Vietnam, one of which will link both countries. The 3 railway lines will involve the cities of Hanoi and Haiphong, and also 3 provinces that are on the border of China, which are Laocai, Langson, and Quangninh. The first train line, which will run from Hanoi to Langson, will be 156 kilometers long and cost $6 billion United States dollars. Another train line running from Mongcai to Halong to Haiphong is 187 kilometers long and costs $7 billion. The third line will run from Laocai to Hanoi to Haiphong is 380 kilometers long and will cost $11.6 billion. This is the line that will connect Vietnam to China, and will be partly funded by China. All 3 lines are high-speed lines that are capable of running trains up to a maximum speed of 160 km per hour. It is estimated that the Laocai-Hanoi-Haiphong line alone will create a construction market worth $4.4 billion and also create up to 90,000 jobs. This particular line, which had just been approved by the Vietnamese government recently, will be built starting next year of 2026 and will be completed by 2030. All I can say is, when will our supposed ally, the US, help our country build 3 railway lines like China did with Vietnam? All I hear from the US is them doing military exercises with our country, and not much else. Meanwhile, with Vietnam, these 3 railway lines will be a great help to their economy. Remember that Vietnam also has territorial disputes with China in the South China Sea or SCS, and yet they have chosen to still ally with China and are now benefiting greatly from that alliance in terms of their infrastructure and economy. In the Philippines, the US and their Filipino dogs keep goading other Filipinos with propaganda against China over territory, but are silent on the territorial disputes of the Philippines against other countries, like how Malaysia is now slowly doing a creeping invasion of Balabac Island in Palawan, as I have made a video about recently.